Hello everybody, Brian Oxley back here with another game in my Hickory Huskers project using Highlight Maker Hoops by PLAAY Games. We are at February 22nd, 1952. The Huskers coming off a win the last time out at Paragon. Tonight they're at Bedford, the Stonecutters, who are 7 and 10. Hickory is 10 and 7 on the season. We are this game and the next game, and then we're into the postseason. So let's get this one going here. We get out 10 cards. Cut. Alrighty. So we got Jimmy Chitwood starting things off for Hickory, and senior center John Korb going to start things out for Bedford. Let's see how we go here. And right off the bat, we have a rough look. It's an and one, and Jimmy has the circle start underlined. John Korb just has the circle star, so Jimmy's going to win the and one tiebreaker. So we'll move them one, see what he does on the free throw here. He clanks on just a 5. He gets a 6, so he makes the free throw. And one, we rotate, but Hickory will have the momentum. So now we got Merle Webb and Bill Hood. Another rough look, 2 shots. And that's going to go to Merle. He's got the clover, and Bill Hood, he's got the burst. He fouls a lot. So Merle Webb going to get a couple of free throws here. 2, 3, 4, 5, he clanks. He makes the first, and he makes the second, so he made both. So Hickory off to a pretty good start here on the road. Rotate both players. That'll bring up Buddy Walker and James Burke. And floor cam, home player with defensive power. James Burke does not have defensive power, so Buddy is going to score for Hickory. Bring up Lanny Osterhage, junior guard, against Buddy Walker. Visitor player with offensive smart. Wow, Buddy has defensive smart, but not offensive smart, so he's going to throw the ball away. I'll bring up Raid Butcher against Bob Bonehomie. And we're looking for the snag. Raid has snag. Bonehomie does not, but he's going to get a chance to deny here. He's going to need a 3 or, let's see, a 3 or a 5. And he doesn't get it, so Raid's going to score again for Hickory. One of their best starts in the last few games for sure. I'll bring up John Korb back up to the top of the stack. Looking for home player with defensive quick. He does not have it. So Raid's going to score again. Bill Hood to the top. Home player with offensive quick. No, he does not have it. And so Raid's going to make a nice defensive play and steal the ball. Rotate to Everett Flatch. James Burke back up to the top of the stack. And we got a coach card. All right. So Chet Francis, the Bedford coach, calls a timeout. He's going to bring in Harvey Nash. And we'll roll to see how the timeout goes for Bedford. Energize 6, 7, and 8. Complacent 12. Clash on 10. and we get a 3. So it's just a neutral play for Bedford. Neither they don't score, don't give up a score. It brings Jimmy Chitwood back to the top of the stack against James Burks. No momentum. We're looking for the leap, and neither player has it, so they'll both rotate. Last card of the first quarter. It's a coach card. We would discard a fact, but we don't have one. So Norman Dale going to bring in Whit Butcher. Let's see what kind of play happens here for Hickory as they end the first quarter. 2 to 8 energized, 12 they're in sync, but 9 they're complacent, and 11 they clash. And it's a 5, so energized. So Whit Butcher comes in. Hickory runs a nice play. They get a score, and we're at the end of the first quarter. Hickory hit the cap. Really good start for Hickory. Let's make the adjustment here quick first. Go to 10, and no points for Bedford in that first quarter. And I'm playing. I said in other videos, I'm not doing minimum scoring, so they're gonna just move up 1 to 6. So let's see what we got here. So Hickory, they're at 5 with 3 free throws, and Bedford 0 with no free throws. So 5-0, 15 to 4, and 15 plus 3, 18 to 4. Hickory off to a tremendous start here to start this game. I think I need to rotate this guy because they scored on the timeout. We'll get 10 new cards out. All right. Yeah, 18 to 4. Good start by Hickory. All right. Start of the second quarter. I got a rough look. It's an and one. Neither player has a referee symbol, so the tiebreaker goes to the home team. So Bob Bonehomie, he's going to get he's going to score the bucket, and he's going to get a free throw. Clinks on a 4 and a 5, and he missed the free throw. Ugh. Well, that's kind of how the start's been for Bedford. So and one will rotate. Bedford's still going to have the momentum here on the next card. Let's see, looking for Arc. That's Merle Webb. Has it, Corb does not, but Corb is going to get a chance to deny. He will deny on a 4 and a 5, and if he gets a 4, it's going to go the other way. And it's a 3, so he doesn't stop Merle. Merle's going to score. Corb is going to rotate. Rough look, another and one. This one to the visitors. So that's Merle. So Merle going on a nice little run here. Gets the basket, clinks on a 2, 3, 4, 5, and he makes the free throw. So everything going right for Hickory so far in this game. Buddy Walker and Harvey Nash. Another rough look, 2 shots, this time to the home team. So Nash is going to get a couple free throws. Clinks on just an 8 or a 9. Missed it. Missed the first and missed the second. Holy smokes. Alright. I'll rotate the players. Raid Butcher. James Burke. This card, looking for the tip. And neither player has tip, so rotate. Visitor player with offensive reach. Everett Flash, yes, he does have offensive reach, so he's going to score. And Hickory continues to roll in this one over the home team, Bedford. And now we're looking for the net quality, and that's Bob Bonehomie. He's got the net quality. Everett does not. But Everett's going to get a chance to deny it here. And he has three defensive qualities. He's got power, reach, and spark. So he needs a 3, 4, or a 6. And if he gets a 3, it's going the other way. Nope. He's not going to be able to stop Bonehomie. He's going to score. We got a coach card. Alright, so this is back to Chet Francis. He's going to bring in Ralph Winkler. I'll roll to see what happens out of the timeout. It's a 7, so energized. So Ralph Winkler comes in, at least for the moment, gives Bedford a little bit of a lift. Rotate. Visitor player with defensive skill. That's Whit Butcher, and he does not have that. So Winkler is going to move the marker again for Bedford. We'll rotate. Here's Morrow, last card of the first half. And looking for push, and that is Morrow who has it. So he's going to score again, and that will be the halftime score. So let's see here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, that's correct. So Hickory with 9 and 4 free throws, and Bedford with 4 and no free throws. So let's get the cap figured out here. 9 plus 5 is 14, and 4 plus 6 is 10. So we're good there. I think Winkler needed to rotate because Morrill scored. And let's figure out the score here. So 9-4. Base score 34-22. Hickory gets the 4 free throws, so that'll give them 38. And Bedford has no free throws, so they'll be 22. So 16-point halftime lead for Hickory, 38-22 over Bedford. All right, so go to the third quarter. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Hickory in a good spot here on the row, but they need a good third quarter here. Let's see if they can either maintain the lead or at least or extend the lead or at least maintain it. Let's see what happens. All right, starting a new quarter, so no momentum. We're looking for the tip. Bob Bonehomie has it. Merle's going to get a chance to deny it. He's a pretty decent defender. And he gets a 2. Defensive quick. Yes, he has it. So Merle's going to stop Bonehomie. Contested shot in traffic, and Merle's able to stop Bonehomie from scoring right off the bat here to start the second half. And we got our first unusual result of the game. And we get a 12. So run and gun. Add 2 fast action cards to each quarter. All right. So for whatever reason, the game's picked up even more. So we'll add 2 cards. We'll put those at the bottom of the stack. Nobody scored on that, so we'll rotate. Alright, looking for the push. Raid Butcher, Bill Hood. Neither one has push, so we'll rotate the players. Alright, no momentum. Looking for the yes. Neither player has yes. So run and gun, but no baskets going in. Visitor player with defensive reach. Jimmy Chitwood. No, he does not have defensive reach. So James Burke is going to score for Bedford. And then we got a rough luck. It's an and 1 to the home team, so that's Burke. So he's going to move the marker. And you get a free throw. He clanks on just an 8, and he makes the free throw. All right, so Bedford making a little bit of a run here in the third quarter. See how long it lasts. They have the momentum. Well, looking for the wow, and that's Merle. Merle has it. So Merle Webb, he's had a pretty good. He's been really good in this project so far. He scores. Lanny Ostertag will rotate. And now we're looking for the pick. Neither player has it. They'll both rotate. Now we're looking for the snag, and neither player has that. Coach card. So this is Hickory. All right, so they're going to bring in Strap. Um, there's a special boutique rating on here. On the second timeout check, you can use shooter flashes, picket fence, energize 2 to 11, complacent 12. Um, um, I mean, we'll use it. I mean, we don't got a pretty decent lead, but we'll go ahead and use it. So 2 to 11. Ooh, wow, 10, but he got it. So Strap comes in, and then Hickory scores. Getting close to the end of the third quarter here. And now a rough look, looking 2 shots, and that's Strap. He's going to get 2 shots. He has the circle star, and Bill Hood has the burst. So Strap 9 to 12, he clanks. So he makes the first one, and makes them both. All right, so Strap will rotate after the free throws, along with Bill Hood. Last card of the third quarter, looking for the big quality, and neither player has it. So they'll just rotate, and that will be the end of the third quarter. So reset our cap. 11 plus 5 is 16. 6 plus 6 is 12. Double check our numbers here. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, that's right. We have 11, and let's see. Should be 6 free throws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6 free throws. And for Bedford, they should have 6. Yep, 6 and 1 free throw. All right, so let's check the score here as we go to the getting ready to head to the fourth quarter. So 11 to 6 is a base score of 43-31. So 43 plus 6 is 49, and 31 plus 1 is 32. So yeah, Hickory actually added a point to their lead. They were leading at 38-22 at halftime, and now they're up 49-32 going to the fourth quarter. Pretty good, in pretty good control here, I would think. So, all right. I believe I rotated. Yep, we did. So, all right. Everett Flash and James Burks. James Burke start the fourth quarter. Ref look 2 shots to the visitors, so that's Everett. He clanks on a 6 or an 8. Gets a 10 and a 6. So he makes the first, misses the second. Brings up Jimmy. Home player with offensive reach. No, he is not. So Jimmy Chitwood's going to block the shot. Stop Lanny Osterhage from scoring. Home player with offensive power, he is not. So Whit Butcher's going to box out Ralph Winkler, keep him away from the basket. Visitor player defensive smart. Merle Webb, yes, he has defensive smart, and it's underlined. So Webb is going to score. Hickory's going to move the marker. And now we're looking for the wow, and again, that's Merle. Going to score again. That's his 6th impact point of the game. Been really good. looking for the bump. Merle has bump, but Hood also has bump, and it's underlined. So Bill Hood, the senior forward, is going to win that tiebreaker and score for Bedford. Way too late though for the Stonecutters. Visitor player offensive spark. It's Buddy Walker. He has offensive spark, and it's underlined. So 2 spaces for Buddy. Gets him to 15. One away from the cap. Visitor player offensive reach. Yep, he has that as well. So Buddy's going to put the finishing touches on this one. They've hit the cap. Like I said, no minimum scoring. So no adjustments to be made. So yeah, Hickory with 16 on the chart, and 7 free throws, and Bedford with 7 and 1 free throw. So let's see what the final score here is. 16-7. 16-7, 60-37 base score. So 67-38. Wow. I didn't see that coming. I thought Hickory might win this game, but I didn't see him winning by that much. So 67-38 on the road at Bedford. So improve Hickory to 11-7. Bedford falls to 7-11. Merle Webb with 6 offensive impact points. Buddy Walker had 4 for Hickory. Webb also was 3 for 3 from the line. So big game for him. So yeah. So now Hickory will be at home for the final game of the regular season. They'll face Duger, and we'll just keep things going. Hope you enjoyed the video. Having fun kind of playing these out. And let me know what you think. Talk to you guys later. Bye.